With a little effort, you can create a big memory. Using store-bought treats, we're about to roll out a really fun opening ceremony menu that will turn a night in front of the TV into a fun family moment. Our friend Alex Daynes has created our watch party spread. This looks fantastic, so much fun. What was your goal with this?
So this, again, this is such a fun time and a fun theme to make. And I kind of wanted to touch every area, right? Like I wanted something that was gonna be like your hearty substance for your meal, but then I also wanted something that was like quick, easy, throw it together, and then you can have fun with any recipe that you make.
What I love about how your brain has prepared this for us, and we'll review the menu and then go one by one through each item, but there is something you could do for little occasions. You could pull just a treat, right, for gymnastics night, or you could do the whole spread for watch party night. So walk us through the menu.
Yeah, so this is so fun. We started with my all-American cheeseburgers, sliders. These are some of my favorite recipe. I also have a delicious fruit torch. We have homemade sweet gold medals, and a no-bake caramel crisp cookie with a little Olympic touch to it, a little Olympic flair.
We are covered, we are excited, we are hungry. Let's start with the sliders.
Let's start with the sliders, as we should. These are so fun. So I really leaned into the all-American side of the Olympics. We're American, we're cheering on our team, and so I reached for these cute little flaggies, which are the finishing touch.
Love it.
But the base here, this is like, you know, this is the meat and potatoes of the recipe. We have our King's Hawaiian sliders that I've sliced in half.
Which I sometimes forget what a convenience resource those the Hawaiian rolls are for sandwiches for a crowd.
For everything.
Yeah.
Like I make breakfast sandwiches on these too.
Oh, smart.
Which is so good. So we should have done American cheese, but I don't like American cheese. So you can, but this is cheddar cheese.
It's a fight at my house. Mark's recruiting people to his team and I'm like, cheddar, cheddar, cheddar.
I know, so I did cheddar, but for our all-American sliders, you maybe should do all-American cheese. I'm fine with either. And then this is a mixture, this is like our hamburger. So I did this ahead of time on the stovetop. This has onions in it. It's also seasoned with salt, pepper, and a little garlic powder. Kept it really simple. Cook it up until it's nice and browned and those onions are translucent, and then pile it high, right?
Just go for the gold.
Go for the gold, absolutely. And then with the cheese, you know me, I like a little extra flair. So I did a double action. So I have the sliced cheddar, but then I also have shredded cheddar.
Okay.
And I do feel like this kind of like melts and marries everything.
Kind of gets in there.
Exactly. Now for toppings, I actually just reached for mayo with this because I wanted to kind of keep it classic and creamy. So you can put the mayo directly on. These are the tops of the buns here.
Before you warm, before you bake?
Before you bake.
Okay.
So you can pull these apart after you bake if you want to, but honestly, you don't need to. Like if you're missing, you know, your lettuce and tomato that you typically have with your, you know, sliders and cheeseburgers, you can add that after, but this I do before.
Okay.
So butter, spread on that mayo, and then replace the top.
And cook it in one piece.
One piece. So then we've got 12 sliders here.
Nice.
That come together in literally no time. Like you can brown the meat ahead of time too, right before your party. Throw these into your oven and get them hot and cooking, and then they'll be delicious and ready to pull. The cheeseburger element to this is a little bit of melted butter on top, and then the sesame seeds make them look like buns.
They make them look legit.
Yeah.
The American flag is such a fun touch to any food you're serving.
Isn't this fun? And honestly, you could DIY this. So I bought these on Amazon, but feel free to just like, print off American flags and tape them to your toothpicks.
Perfect.
And then when you pop them in, obviously don't cook them with your flags in them, but afterwards. I think it's just a fun touch to kind of add that flair for our all-American sliders.
Fantastic. Can we jump to the fruit cups?
We can. These are, arguably, these are my favorite. Like, all these recipes are really good, but these turned out so good.
What's in this?
So this is a fruit dip. This is actually my all-time favorite fruit dip, and it's 3 ingredients. So it's Cool Whip, cream cheese, and powdered sugar.
Oh.
And honestly, serving this chilled, it has almost like an ice cream effect to it. So when we're putting it in this ice cream cone, like this whole thing is a treat. It is so good. A lot of my recipes, I tell you, like, make it your own, do it your own thing. Don't make it your own.
Do it like this.
Do it like I'm telling you. Do as I say and do. But so easy. 3 ingredients in your stand mixer or with a hand mixer.
Okay.
And then I wanted to add, the flames.
This is so clever.
So I reached for pineapple, cantaloupe, and also watermelon.
So you can dip and snack on the go as you roam.
And you're gonna wanna keep the fruit close by because you're gonna wanna replenish what fits in the cup.
To refill.
But it is
those are cute, Alex.
fun.
So cute.
And then they turn into these little handheld torches.
So cute.
And again, like delicious.
Yes.
I mean, the whole thing is like an ice cream bite.
I love it.
I love it.
Okay, the cookies. Let's talk cookies.
Okay, so do you know the little Debbie Star Crunch cookies?
Yes.
These are my copycat recipe for them.
Okay.
And they are so easy. Everything you see here is all you're gonna need. So a stick of butter. We just throw in some caramels. You can do any caramels. These are the Kraft Unwraps, which are amazing.
I'm remembering the taste.
Am I bringing you back?
Childhood, taste of childhood.
So no-bake cookies usually have peanut butter in them, and I love that these don't. Not that I don't like peanut butter, but I love that it's caramel. So it's caramel, it's chocolate, it's butter. Once those are all melted down and kind of mixed together, you stir in a 10-ounce bag of miniature marshmallows. Okay. You're gonna add 1/4 of a cup, a splash of milk, and then it'll all be melty and wonderful together. And that's when you add your crispy rice cereal.
Still no bake.
Still no bake. So we're doing it all on the stovetop. You don't have to heat up your house. It's so hot outside. I see that, I know. So do a no bake recipe.
Now people might be saying, Alex, what's the Olympic connection?
The Olympic connection are in the M&Ms. And I like this idea because yes, you should make the no bakes, but you don't have to. You can make this little logo on anything. So grab some M&Ms. You need your blue, brown, red, yellow, and green.
I'm probably out of order, but don't judge me.
No,
the colors are there.
Great. You're doing great with the colors.
Oh, is it orange?
No orange.
No orange.
No orange.
Black. Yeah.
Just the black. Yeah, and so then you can make your little logo design, but take the M&Ms and do it on anything. You can do it on cookies, you can do it on cupcakes, you can do it on fruit pizza. Like, the Olympic logo, the colors are those primary colors, and so you can grab M&Ms and add them to almost anything.
This is so fun. One more fun idea for us?
Yes, and this is another good one. This is so easy. So cute. 2 ingredients. We have fruit by the foot.
Which I love.
Same.
I'm a sucker for fruit by the foot. I can't even buy it for my kids because I eat it.
I know, it'll be dangerous to have in your house, but fruit by the foot and golden Oreos.
Oh my gosh.
And then so easy. So you just take your golden Oreo, split it in half. You've got your fruit by the foot, fold it. This is actually half of a fruit by the foot. But do as you wish.
Yes.
And then you can sandwich your cookies together. I tried to see if I could hold them. I don't know if
it doesn't suspend. Okay.
It does okay. Maybe don't wear it around your neck.
Yeah. I mean, the kids will try that, but
they
listen,
will.
5-second rule.
Yeah.
If the gold medal hits the floor, it can still make it to your mouth.
Yeah.
I'll get emails for that comment. But do as you do in the comfort of your own kitchen. Alex, so fun. I love a food craft, too, that the kids can make.
Absolutely.
They appreciate
just set
it more.
those out and let them, you could do regular Oreos, too, and those can be your bronze or your silver. And
okay.
Have fun with it.
This full menu, including a shopping list, is waiting for you on the Studio 5 website. We have tried to make it so easy so you can just push Control-P, have all the information you need, and Alex has curated such a fun collection of recipes and food crafts. Alex, thank you so much.
You're so welcome.
Where can we get more food inspiration from you?
Yeah, on Instagram, it's the Alex Daynes, and everything is always on my website, alexdaynes.com.
Gold medal for you too. I'm handing out gold medals today.
I will take that proudly.